Yeah. Girl talk in the spirit. Girl talk in the spirit. Yo, reporting from PHI. LLY, home of the cheesesteaks where we reside. Podcast distinct, others can't equate. No longer in the building, we outside. Topics transparent that you can relate. Comfortable environment for their guests, what they create. Time to time, you gon' get a debate while doing it in love, no time for hate. Following God unity, and they align. You looking for a podcast? Well, here's your sign. It's called Girl Talk in the Spirit with Siobhan. She catered to our audience with a virtual line, so tune in with an open mind. Plus, our co-hosts chime in, they gon' ride. Beautiful ladies, that's easy on the eyes. Can't forget the fellas, you know they stay fly. It's called Girl Talk. Girl Talk in the Spirit, Girl Talk. Girl Talk in this walk, Girl Talk. Girl talk in your mind, girl talk. And it's girl talk in your heart, girl talk. Girl talk in the spirit, girl talk. I said it's girl talk in this walk, girl talk. Girl talk in your mind, girl talk. And it's girl talk in your heart. Yeah.
Drop the mic. Shout out to Dev. That was a dope intro. Welcome to Girl Talk in the Spirit podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan, and we are in December 2024. I can't believe we're in the very last month of 2024. It was just New Year's. I just had a vision board party, right? Yo,
I was here for that.
This year flew. I can't believe we're in the very last month of 2024. But it's all good. I'm thankful, blessed, by the best. Thank you to the Most High for letting me see December 2024. But I got my big cousin here with me in the studio. What's up, she?
Nothing much. How you doing today?
I'm good. Listen, I was just going to do a recap of this year, like how it's been to us. We're looking forward to 2025. You gave me the perfect topic. Life is 360. I love that. You want to shed some light on that?
Sure.
Is that something you say a lot?
It's something that I'm starting to notice more. You know, situations, circumstances, and outcomes that we go through in life. You know, we grow and develop, and it's up to you to pay attention to, you know, different things that lead you in that direction. And you know, life is just, it comes around. What goes around, what you did, you got coming to you.
That's deep. Good or bad?
It's you made the bed. You got to lie in it.
I got you. So no matter what you put out, I believe that whatever you put out in the universe,
It's come back.
it comes back. I've been putting out good, so I'm praying and I'm in like high expectations that 2025 all good to come back. I'm starting to see it like trickle in.
Right. And the more you talk, if it comes to fruitation.
Let me tell you how manifesting has been my thing. You know, my book, right, is a book of affirmations, and I wrote that based on affirming. But I wrote out this whole event I wanted to do with my friends who own businesses, right, in an area. I won't mention it to put people out there. Emailed them the idea. They loved it, never heard back. However, exactly what I emailed, that opportunity came from somewhere else. Ain't that dope?
Well, that's just
Because I put it out there.
right.
So it didn't matter that they didn't get back to me. It still went, and on the same exact date I proposed it.
Ain't nothing but God.
Look at that, right? So I didn't even need to go back and follow up with them. Hey, I'm still waiting to hear back. I have to. The same exact date that event still took place. And it was way more money.
Amen to that.
Amen to that. Literally, it was so detailed. I wrote it out by hand first. I emailed it to him. Never heard back. However, because I put it out there, it came into fruition. Right? So that was really encouraging for me. Like, I gotta really write out how I want my 2025 to look like. And granted, we don't know when we're gonna take our last breath. You know what I mean?
True.
Right? And speaking on that, I do want to do a moment of silence for our childhood friend, someone we knew in the community who lost his life this week and whose funeral was today. L.A. Habib, and just a moment of silence for him. Life, right?
Right.
You don't know. You just don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we losing people by the dozens out
Oh
here.
man, so many of my friends' moms have left this earth within the past few. Like so many people just dying.
Let go to grudges.
Yes, talk
cut-
about that
Cut out all the not talking, not speaking,
to people. I'm
not
telling you.
intermingling. Family.
Yep,
Don't wait. It'd be too late.
I'm telling you.
Tell them you love them today. Show them you love them
Yes,
today.
yes,
Check on them old folks.
yep. We gotta let go of things that. Granted, what you know what I'm learning though, I'm learning to give people so much grace because life is hard for everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, for example, I had somebody coming to me saying, like, yeah, this person, she a bad mom, she on X, Y, and Z. So I said, the kids with her every day, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, she not a bad mom. She trying to figure it out. It's not easy.
And not even only that, that's just your outlook.
Right. So to me, in my eyes, I would never look at this person as a bad mom because it's not easy. Being a mom, being an individual, being a human life is not easy.
Single parent, period.
That part, right? Because you've been single parent. How old is I now?
About to be 6 in 2 months.
Wow.
Been doing it since he was 2 weeks.
Does he go to his mom at all?
Give or take, maybe twice a year.
Okay.
Birthday.
Okay.
Normally around this holiday. That's it. No breaks.
Wow.
I got a different outlook for single moms.
All right. Tell us your outlook.
Oh no, I just respect it more. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
And just like you just said, somebody else look at it like they doing this or that wrong. But hey, man, you get your days, man, because I get them days. I'm like, man, dude, man, get away from me.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot being a parent.
I
How about when they lose stuff? Okay.
I don't even. That ain't even it.
It's like,
I don't have a date life. I don't have nothing.
I hear
I
you.
dedicated to the young boy and
That's
then my
what's up.
15-year-old.
So your 15-year-old with you too?
Off and on
Okay, I got you.
weekends, summer.
I got you.
She just a grown lady though. I'm trying to keep my hands around her neck.
Why?
What goes
Teenage
around,
life.
what goes around comes around.
I hear you. I hear you. But on that note of losing people, your aunt, you lost your aunt this year.
Yeah, your cousin.
I know.
Yeah,
Elisa.
That
man, hurt. I'm telling you.
I still can't fathom the picture sometimes. To think about it too deep, cause like that was my second time going through cancer with somebody, and the first time I went through it, like I was holding hands and watched breath leave and watched the eyes stay open, looked at me stuck like. So like she knew that experience that I went through. And when she was going through it, you know, she let me know that she understand it hurt for me to see it like that. But I wanted to be there for her and be supportive, you know what I mean? Because, you know, most of the times, like, the whole thing is, like, nobody don't want to be alone in that moment. I learned that. I learned that from the first one. Because when I noticed the faint, I went to go get her kids and locked back on my hand and pulled me, like, don't leave type, like, but couldn't say it. But the eyes said it all. And I had to sit there and I just watched the soul leave. I mean,
How was that experience?
truthfully, I still haven't took no emotional to it. It just happened and it seemed natural. And to an extent, like I haven't had the time to mourn on it.
You know that's not healthy, right?
And it's been about 6 years.
It's because it's gonna creep up one day. Why?
I guess it's just like anybody else. You know, somebody you love, you don't want to let go.
That's deep.
And that last time that you see they, like, sometimes you don't even want that. Cause that's not the way you gonna remember them when you looking at them in that casket.
You know why I say that? Because when Guy got murdered, you know, that was like, that tore like a whole community up. And this year would make what? 24
2001.
years. No, it was 2000.
2000.
So 24 years that happened for the Lex Street. But I didn't mourn right away. It took like years later, it affected me. And I share this because I made certain choices I made was based on me not mourning. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, I'm speaking for me, not saying for you. I'm just saying, like, as a woman, like, I feel like I lowered my standard. You know what I mean?
Put yourself in a different mind state.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, once I woke up, like, because I forgot who I was, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
That's the blackout.
It was like I lost my identity with that.
That's the blackout. Just gone.
But for years, though, she...
I can relate. I can say I do it sometimes, but I carry the weight. Cause her kids, they my siblings. You know, we adopted each other, so that's my siblings, and like, gotta carry the torch.
Talk about that. That's deep.
It is deep.
Let's talk about legacy, right?
Expectations.
Because, yeah, well, I mean, just legacy and family. If we look at the different generations in our family, like, we're the, what, third generation? From what we know, right? So
we
it
the
was
third.
Nana, Mom, Nana, or no, we're the fourth. We're the fourth generation.
No, I'm talking about living now.
Well, I mean, just from then. No.
Oh, from then we the fifth.
We the fifth. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you had great.
Oh. I don't remember great-great-grandma.
You don't remember Miss Margaret?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Nana's mom.
Right, that's great to me.
Okay. And then
it's Nana. Then it's Big Mom, your grandma.
Yeah,
so
I got
you had 3 grandmas living like I did.
I got you. And then
Then
our
it's your
parents.
mother. Then it's you. 5.
Oh, darn. We're the fifth generation from there.
Right. That we seen and witnessed with our eyes.
Right. I got you. So our kids would have been the sixth and so forth.
Right. That's why I said living, we the third now.
Okay.
Because it's my grandma, our parents, then us.
Right.
Then I'm my kids, and I got a grandson. So
got you.
I'm 5 living on my side. 5 demos.
So what does legacy mean to you now?
The same thing it always represented to us. You know, we always been a family knit type family. You know what I mean? We had it.
I'm just starting to get back to that, yo.
Well, see,
I
that's
lost that, though.
that's the thing that
Like, for real.
we be sitting there preaching, though. Like, it means so much to the kids because they ain't gonna never experience what we experienced.
No, they not.
You remember
You're in the house
meeting-
for all your cousins.
No, not the house. Let's go to Big Mom basement.
Yes.
Let's go to bobbing for apples. Let's go to hitting the pinata.
Right.
Let's go into just playing simple, fun games with the family and enjoying each other, having fun. 15 of us sleeping on sleeping bags on the couch, all over the floor. Had the best time of our lives.
You ain't gonna get that.
Our kids ain't gonna get
They
that.
not.
They can't understand it.
I'm trying to recreate a little bit of that and bring back more family culture and environment to my home because I lost it because it's unfortunate the times we live in. When I say you gotta work, you already know that.
Yeah.
You gotta work.
It's government made though.
You gotta work a few gigs if you want to survive properly.
And that's a part of the politics to keep us, busy,
Enslaved.
occupied.
That
rat
part.
race.
And
You know what I
forgetting about
mean?
everything else. So sometimes I gotta pull myself out the rat race. And I had to take a moment and step back. Like my home was like in a whirlwind, like turned upside down. I'm like, yo, I gotta do something about this. I start throwing stuff out, organizing. When I say my living space is so comfortable now and welcoming, and my kids feel good in it, I feel good in it, like it should be. I'm creating it for my family, and I got away from that.
Right.
This year, really, it was like, I don't even know where this shit, I can't believe, literally, what did I open up saying? I can't believe we're in December 2024.
It went fast.
No, it went really fast.
This year went fast.
Real fast. I ain't never seen a year go this fast. Why is that?
I think they all been going fast. I mean,
No, this year,
when
like,
you
really.
I believe just my outlook. When you young, it seemed like it take longer. When you get older, it's coming faster because you got less time than you have the more. So when you had the more, it seemed like it was forever.
I got you.
Now it's getting less of the clock ticking, and we don't got more days. We got less days ahead of us. It's gone. It's gone. So you gotta make it count. Every day gotta count now.
It does.
And I like what you just said because that's something that I think I was doing, but I didn't have a set name for it. But I need to clean my closets out. And I ain't talking about the house. I'm talking about me in the inside.
That part, that's what I had
And
to do.
continue to be that role model for my youngins. And for anybody else that's looking on, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm a big role model on the block with the kids. I got elderly on one half. I got the young single moms on the other half. And, like, you know how we raised. Like, I get something for the Zai to go outside to play with all the kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's something for the block. Like, so I got to tighten up myself, you know what I mean? I got these young boys, they getting older now. My son going on 6. You know, my grandson going on 7. The kids on the block going on 10 and 11.
Right.
The mom, she working late, but they out playing. I got to tighten up because they only going to listen when they see, do what you say. Don't tell me to do something you ain't going to do. So,
that's deep.
That's how life work though. You gotta do things for other people. They watching you at all times and you don't even know it. You don't even know it.
You know how many people tell me that they admire me and my strength,
right?
And, just my steadfastness and diligence. This one person said to me just a few days ago, "You don't sleep much, do you?"
Because you always doing something.
On the freaking go, okay? I'm learning to prioritize my sleep better, I promise you.
I can't sleep.
I'm learning to prioritize it better because I'm like, I can't keep burning myself out.
I'm better off with power naps.
I hear you.
Good.
You power nap good? Oh, man. However, on a good note, business for me has been steady, so that's a blessing because it was really slow. So I've been working hard, but for my business, and I'm working on quite a few things that could take my business to the next level because I made peace with, I'm an entrepreneur. I can't hold the 9 to 5. That doesn't work for me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's not for me, and I'm not knocking nobody who is for, because every time I do work a 9 to 5, go work for a good company, they offer you a nice salary, benefits, I wind up running the whole department.
And not getting paid for
it. That part. I'm doing 2-3 people jobs. And when I left, they went and hired another person. Literally, they hired somebody to take my place and somebody else. So 2 people doing what I was doing.
But they still gonna pay them cheaper than what they was paying.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
Crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I can do this for myself. And I'm so glad I made that leap of faith. However, it's been really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, if you ain't a go-getter, if you ain't about your business thing, like, it be times I be so tired, I gotta send a customer invoice. I just want to close my eyes. Who else gonna do it? You get what I'm saying? So if you ain't about your business and staying on top of things, then maybe being an entrepreneur ain't for you. But I know it's for me, but it takes a lot of work. And I'm like, I think I was destined and born to do this, you know? Born leader, you know?
Being an entrepreneur, you know, sometimes you got to take the wall down and just reflect on, you know, what's on your feet while you walking. Because if you don't do that, like, you can't make that complaint, who gonna do it if I don't do it? Because at the end of the day, it's your business.
That part.
So if it fail, it's because of you.
That
if
part.
it succeed, it's because of you.
That part.
Kroger said, people think that McDonald's, that burgers is my business. But it ain't burgers. It's real estate. All McDonald's is in prime locations.
I thought it was more so on the promise to deliver quick.
Nope.
Okay.
His business is in his book. His business is real estate. It ain't burgers.
Okay.
The burgers just sell because they in great location.
I got you.
So it go back to where they started at. Location, location, location.
Okay.
Then another great one said...
I'm going to have to read that book.
Then another great one said, in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, said if you had a business and if your people miss and don't come to work, who got to take that shirt and roll their sleeves up?
You got to do it.
In the middle of a suit coming from a conference.
Yeah.
You got to go get that money.
You got to do it.
So at the end of the day, it's all on you.
I've been up late hours, up early, because I got to do what I got to do. And guess what? Everything's been turning out perfection. Whereas though when your client or your customer is complimenting what you did, you know you're on the right track.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Satisfaction.
Yes, and that's what you want. I had to learn. Shout out to the Blocked. So February of next year, you know I was on a reality show?
No.
I know, I didn't tell nobody.
You were supposed to know that.
Gage, now he helped me with my footage. I was on a reality show. I recorded back in June of this year.
Oh yeah, what show was that?
I was going for a whole week in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What show is it?
It's called The Blocks. It's on. We'll talk more, but it's called The Blocks. But my season airs February. But I brought that up to say, right, Gage? It was the best experience. My anxiety was on 1,000 the whole week. It was nothing like I expected. Just know I was frightened.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Because you're around other entrepreneurs. Everybody, business was great. It was literally a competition. It was good, yeah. In the middle of the desert. It was nice.
I know you bumped the elbows.
Of course. It was, I did a whole podcast 2 days in a row, live.
Network.
Stream live, that part. I had interviewing the people. However, I learned the difference between customer service and customer success. I always thought customer service is what? To you, what's customer service?
Customer service is being polite, fast service, and paying attention, basically.
That it's not. Isn't that something?
What would it be?
Yeah, I know, right? I was lost just like you. Customer service, you're fixing a problem for your customer. So just think about it. If your phone bill, something wrong, you got to call customer service for them to get it right. However, customer success will be everything you're saying, making sure that you deliver the sale properly, making sure you're following up, like following the customer, leading them from A to Z, so that way they won't have to come back to ever need customer service. Does that make sense? You just had a successful customer experience.
That's why they take the survey at the end?
I guess. I don't know. But that little component, it really helped me apply that to my business. And I got this info. When I came back July, I start implementing in my business, and I seen, it works. And guess what the first thing I got tested with? Customer service. One of my clients, I had to fix her invoice. And it was like back and forth. And I was getting frustrated. But it's like, oh, you're learning what customer service is now. I was getting frustrated because it's like every time I fixed it, oh, no, this isn't what they need. They said it need to be. So it's taxing customer service. You get what I'm saying? Whereas, so customer success, if I would have did it right in the first place, She will
Shouldn't
never.
have came
That
back.
part. That part. I said it's funny how I'm being tested with it because I learned to make sure I got a clear view. So now what I'm doing is with each customer, I'm making sure I'm giving every customer the same exact thing. Does that make sense?
As
And
long as it's
following up.
working, it don't break.
Right, and it is. So that way, you get what I'm saying? So, for instance, I have my cancellation policy on my invoice. Again, I've been slipping. I ain't send it to somebody and they cancel. I can't even hold them accountable for it. But if I would have sent it to them, hey, if you look at the bottom of your invoice, whether they read it or not, you got it. It's not my. It's not from me
To tell you to read it.
that part. I sent it to you. So now I'm making sure every customer before their class date, because you know I teach food safety training. Every class date they got their invoice. So if you decide to cancel, this is the terms for cancellation. You got to repay. You get it's non-refundable. You got to repay. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference between customer service and customer success.
Trying to save yourself a headache.
You got it. Because I was very frustrated. Now listen, this invoice piece, it went on for a week. That part. I'm out doing my side hustle. I'm getting a phone call. I got to pull over the side of the road. It was very inconvenient. You get what I'm saying?
Wasted. So you lost money with all the time that you
That part, and that's that part. So shout out to the blocks for that. Wes, you are amazing. I appreciate that little piece. That was a really good component that we learned.
Yeah, that sound right.
But I didn't get it when I was on the show, and it's recorded. I'm on camera because I didn't get it. I hope they play it. I don't want them to play it, but I want as much airtime as possible. First off, the people who won the whole competition, I was in every pod with them, so I'm on airtime. So I'm you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I got screen time. I got my own solo. You know.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was such a dope experience. But yeah, the weekend I'm gonna post it when it's close to that time.
That might be just the start. You might be made for TV.
I know. Isn't that dope? Dope experience. But that is the difference. And even going forth with this, you know how many people that hit me up and say they want to be on Girl Talking the Spirit and never follow through? We about to be doing customer success in 2025.
Right.
I ain't doing the customer service.
Make it happen.
That part, I ain't doing it. It's going to be, you want to be on here, I'm going to put something into place. So you're not wasting my time.
Right.
Because I have to pay for my studio time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I have the best engineer. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. You're not wasting my time or my engineer time.
So what you about to do? Some satellite TV work, make it happen?
I don't know, but...
You can stay at home, but look, plug in.
You're going to do something to make it happen. I'm working on something. But you're not going to waste my time. That part.
Right, because time is money, and when you waste too much time,
let me tell
you
you,
lose
I'm just really understanding the concept of how you can allow people to waste your time. I don't think I got that before because I'm a giver. You get what I'm saying? Like it's embedded in me to give. I'm loving, nurturing. Now I'm like, oh, hell no. How hard I work. You're not wasting my time. I'm not allowing anyone to waste my time. I've done it for so long. Being nice, being kind.
Being taken for granted.
That part. Not in 2025. So, let's segue into that sheet. What are you leaving behind in 2024 and looking forward to in 2025?
Well, I'm trying to, like I was saying earlier, I'm trying to sharpen my mental, my actions. I'm trying to tighten up with my beliefs. And I'm just trying to get within, the same circle, my family, like it always been. They always told us we ain't need friends because there was too many of us.
I'm telling you.
So, we FOE, you know what I mean? Family over everything. We started out getting back together over softball. Now
let me ask you, did you start that?
No.
Who started that?
It was Bam Ideal and me, him, and Renita came together and
I love that.
Just start saying, let's just start cooking out and everybody gonna start coming out. And slowly but surely it start happening like that, You've been through before, just to get somebody to come out once, twice, you know what I mean? No matter what. Just always know when we put it up on the page, it's somewhere for everybody to come to and meet up. Cause we ain't got the around the back. We ain't got Big Mom lot.
Right, right.
So we just trying to create an atmosphere for everybody to be able to come to when you want to. Like, no matter what, it's all love. It ain't about nothing. Just come on out. We be having the food. If you bring something, it is what it is. It's cool right now. We've been doing football potluck, popping up at different houses. Everybody makes something. Stuff we grew up off of. That's
Yeah.
it. And that's all I'm trying to do is watch my youngins grow up, knowing each other, knowing their family, interacting the way we interacted. Like, you know, your first impulse, like, was like, don't talk to my cousin. Like, we the same way now. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. So we trying to get the Rick just had a football team, football down 4-6. So like my kids was in that. We was trying to get all the family to come out for that. So they supposed to run that back. Bo got the baseball. We just trying to keep things going on for the kids. It's all about the kids with me right now. I'm done. I'm turning 50.
When you be 50, she
3 months.
March.
I'll be 50. And it's all about the
You an
kids.
Aries, right?
Yeah.
What you doing for your 50th?
Man, everybody say I should do something.
You gotta do something, even if it's family. Stop that.
I mean, that's what a 9 out of 20 will be. But
I
like,
got you.
I don't really even celebrate birthdays.
Wow, that's a milestone. Everybody ain't make it to 50.
That's why I'm taking it into consideration, cause
Like for real.
I remember an incident in the church before. This was while I was incarcerated, and a guy shot a number out 6, and asked me what it meant to me, and I was like, I don't know, 6, what that mean to me? And he asked me a few questions, and I'm like, I'm not certain. Then he said, how about how many times God saved your life? And I'm like, 6. I'm like, he's like, in a way, like you should have been dead. And I'm like, I just can't count that. And then when I start thinking about it, I still think about it today because I still ain't found 6. But I got thoughts of car accident, stuff like that. Like,
where your life could have been taken.
no, in one car accident, the wheel, you know how the wheel is? The wheel was bent down. So when the firemen and the ambulance came, and I got out the car, I was sitting on the side of the pavement, and they was asking who the driver was. They were trying to get to the driver immediately. And I'm like, I'm the driver. They was like, you need to lay down. You sure your rib cage, your chest cage ain't broke? Ooh, like, you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. They was like, you sure? Like, let them service you. I'm like, I'm cool. Like, I wanted to leave. Like, I'm cool. My car wrecked. Man, I just want to go home.
No injuries?
Nah, I ain't had no injuries. I got out of that joint. I flipped over the highway.
Wow.
I flipped over in the highway in a speed chase.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so like,
Who was you running from?
police.
I ain't want to say it. I want
I
you
ain't
to
running
say
from
it.
nobody else.
That is funny.
I stopped. But I said all that to say though, like, I take my past and what I do now with my mentoring shit. We in the schools and stuff. That's my job, and like I really like it. I get this. I don't know that.
Really? You doing mentoring at school?
Yeah, I've been doing that now for like 3 years now.
I love that. For the Philadelphia School District?
For mastery.
Mastery, okay. And what
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm the supervisor over mentors, but I deal with a lot of the kids on my own. They be little hard heads.
That's good.
And like I pull them up, I give them incentives. They be messing up with academics, attendance, behavior. I be pulling them to the side, man. Look, man, cut the act, man. Like, I see through you. You ain't as tough as you think you is. You putting on a show. Like, let me take you
That's
home.
good, Sheed. Okay.
Take you home, meet your
Mentoring.
parents. yeah, I get a lot out of that because I look at that as my give back for the things that I did,
Mm.
and I get a lot of young boys that change. So, and my mentors, they immaculate. So they make my supervisory easy.
That's good. I was doing cooking for mastery. Which mastery you at?
We had Pickett, uh, Gratz, Prep, Hardy.
Really? I was at Hardy doing it, the cooking.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. That's one of our biggest
Okay.
schools right there.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, the principal for Hardy. His family is somebody. They actually put up their own money and invested behind the program.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah, they love the program.
That's good. It's a chip program.
No, it's
Okay.
it's this lady's Miss Aisha Gary. She like second, maybe third on the chain in mastery.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, I mean I appreciate it.
The young people need more things like that. So that's good to hear. I wonder why public school couldn't hear nothing like that. They not open to it?
I mean we was dealing with the public school as far as Temple was, because they picked us up. Mastery picked us up through Temple. So we was dealing with public school. We was about to start at Bartram,
Okay.
but they whole little catch 22 was they was trying to identify, classify. Let me say that, not identify. They wanted us to identify, but they wanted us to classify the kids like gangs. And we was like, man, they not gangs, yo. Like
Wait, what's coming?
public school
Mm-hmm.
is basically working with the police. And what they're
Mm.
trying to do is separate and convict people.
Wow.
So they want to classify the kids as gangs. You from 61st, so they call themselves 61 or
Right.
61. That's a gang. No, they claiming they block. That's just what they doing. They not even out here beefing like that.
Wow. Wow.
You want us to tell you, yo, they with 52. They with da 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 da.
Mm-mm.
So you label them after we tell you that it's gangs, and now you want to lock them up and arrest them for gang activity.
Wow.
So we backed out of the public school. Period. We told them we don't do that
That's crazy.
because you know
I
everybody
don't
out.
think my son gonna go to public high school. For real.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
Wow.
That's what they doing. At least in Master, they trying to find different outlets, resources to help them.
Yes. Cause that's what's needed. When I was a high school teacher at YB, my class was the most rowdiest. Let me just say that. But they had the perfect teacher for it, right? I was built for that. But I know how to deal with them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, because you got these teachers today, they just sit at their desk and let the kids go wild.
Oh no, we wasn't doing that. We was
Yo,
doing things.
I be sitting here walking past classes like, why is it so rowdy? And I go look, and the teacher just be down. I be like, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. When they ready, I'll teach. And I'm like, you supposed to take the control of the room.
Wow. Nope.
You letting them do what they want to do?
Yeah.
Then you wonder why they failing. You just failing
They don't
everybody.
care. They don't care. They don't care. That's crazy. That's what makes me really want to stay in education for young people because it's needed because you got a lot of teachers who just are there and they don't care about the success for young black kids. Let's be more specific, like for real.
Right.
You know how many young black kids cannot read at their grade level? They can't even write a paragraph. But yet, y'all, they're about to go to middle school, high school, or even graduate high school.
They just passing them.
Yes, that is crazy. Just passing them through. That's what made me pull my son out of public school. He's in a charter school now. It's not private. However, a whole 360. Back to our topic. Life is 360.
Right.
Really. Like, he's doing so much better. Oh my gosh.
Right, because you got somebody.
Now, guess what? At my expense, I got to drive him there every day and pick him up, and it's in Center City, but it's worth it.
Right. They holding him accountable.
It's worth it. It's a smaller class size. teachers that care. Some classes, he got 2 teachers. Look at that.
That's what's needed.
I get phone calls thinking, oh my gosh, what my child do. Positive affirming. I just want to let you know, Antoine had a great day today. He did X, Y. You see what I'm saying?
Like you said, normally the phone call is something bad.
Yes.
And see, we do the same
Night
thing.
and day.
We do the same thing with our kids. With our kids, we envelop the family into the circle that I'm their mentor. I'm over your kid. Is there anything that you would like me to do with the kid, or is it something that I need to be aware of that me and you could come up with while he in school or she in school? And
that's what they do.
And like you said, now and then you get that call up, oh, look, had a great week.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, mom, at
time.
home, you're doing a great job. But they can tell that his home environment is decent because how he's acting in school.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It start at home.
It does.
It start at home. If home ain't right, it ain't going to be right.
I've always provided a stable home environment for my kids, no matter what.
You know, we was scared. All you had to do is just say, I'm telling Big Mom. And, you know, they was on the board at Malthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had Ellen, Big Mom, and Dana. They all on the board. Oh, we can just go down the hallway and get them.
Oh, man.
I prefer for you to tell them, though. That was my thing. Go tell them. Because I wasn't going to miss, what's the name?
Fanny.
Yeah, you ain't hitting me with that ruler.
Oh, why they allowed that? It wasn't a ruler. It was a yardstick.
Yeah, it was.
That
2
thing
of them.
was big.
2 of them taped together.
And whoop your butt with it.
Well, Big Mom already told him, you hit any of mine, I'm going to hit you.
She told her that?
Yeah.
That is too funny.
Yeah, I think they was about to crack Terrence. It was either Terrence or...
I just seen him earlier.
It was one of the cousins. She said, no, you come
funny.
get me. You bring mines to me. If any of mines get hit, I'm hitting you.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
She was mean, too.
She was, but she knew not to play with Big Mom.
She had all the kids scared of her. Let me find out. That is too funny. Yeah, that's really good that you're mentoring these young people. What else in 2025 for yourself?
Maybe if I get the heart, you know what I mean, I might jump on one of these cruise ships or something.
Oh, you never been on a cruise?
Nah.
Why you scared to go on a cruise?
The
Because
Titanic
you just
something.
out in the ocean.
The Titanic something.
I hear you.
And, you know, 9 out of 10.
They got lifeboats.
9 out of 10, you're going to go with family. And see, that's the type of movies I like. I like movies like that. So, like, you're going to be with family. If this joint go down, it's too many people to save. Like, so I don't want to really be on it.
You is crazy.
Yeah, look what just happened last week. That boat just...
Wait, where?
You ain't see that joint on the news? The boat got caught up.
I don't watch the news.
Got caught up in the weather. That water was coming. They on the top of the joint still recording. The water clashed.
And it sank the boat?
It was turning like this, and it was on.
Oh, wow.
Just happened last week.
You ever been on a cruise before, Gage?
Yeah, one time.
You like it?
I was a kid.
Oh, it was a while ago.
No experience with it. But...
I hear you. I never been either, but I'm open.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we travel.
But we used to go on trips all the time when we were younger.
I still do. I travel to the United States.
That's what's up.
But, like, most of the stuff that I wanted to do, like Paris, I wanted to go to Italy for my own purposes. But I ain't gonna never make, like...
Why?
Because I need to land. I can't do no 15 hours straight. And
I got you on the plane.
I can't do that. Like, I'm good for America, United States. I could do 4, maybe 5 times. But I can't do no 16.
You'd rather drive.
I mean, I just be driving just because I'm going to rent a car anyway.
Right. No, I'm saying, but you'd rather, if you got to do that long, it would have to be driving.
Well, everything in the United States you can get to
That's
in
what
that
I'm
amount
saying.
of time. Ain't nowhere in the United States you ain't gonna get to. If it do say 6, you stopping at one of the ports. You gonna stop in Atlanta. You gonna stop in North Carolina.
Right.
You gonna land. I just need to get down and smoke and rethink it out. Like, just give me 10 minutes
I hear
before I
you.
get cabin fever.
I hear you.
That's what they trying to get me doing the 50. Buquan, he trying to get me go out the country and
He turned 50 this year, right?
yeah, he turned 51st. Ain't even trying to do nothing on his birthday, but you want to do
We
it on
share
mine.
the same birthday.
28th.
Yes. He talking about, you going to be 50, right? I said, don't put me up there.
Yeah,
I said,
tell
I
me.
got some time.
Tell
No,
me,
no.
you ain't with us.
Don't put me up there.
Nah,
He like, I thought you was our age. I said, no, I'm the little cousin. That is too funny. So, what are you leaving behind in 2024? I'm going to share mine too.
I pretty much cut the bushes and trimmed the edges already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost giving up the date world.
Did you see my little reel?
No,
When I'm this close to stop dating with me and Vaughn.
it's
It's on Facebook. You ain't see that clip?
that's the one I said squat up.
Yeah. So you see.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
why
yeah,
you
yeah,
almost
yeah.
done?
I'm just done because it's too complicated.
It is
People
right.
put too much on nothing, and like the independent woman, they got too much BS with them.
Okay. Like what?
I mean, most of the ones I meet, a lot of people say they ain't this, they ain't that, but their expectations it come later on. It don't start like that,
Mm-hmm.
but then you got expectations like that just be like unrealistic.
Like name one. I'm curious.
Well, some chicks, you date an average dude like me myself. I'm just a working man.
I got
I
you.
live from check to check. Ain't much extra. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Gauge Wednesday got out.
Ain't much extra, and at the end of the day, you want me to blow a check on you just to go out to eat.
Right. What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, if I'm telling you that mine's is based on my kids first.
Mm-hmm.
My kids first, not even my bills. My kids is first.
I got you.
I'd rather owe Manny Mo and Jack and take care of my kids
I got you.
than my bills. And then for you to think that I should blow $500 on some sneaks for you, you tripping. You tripping. I'd rather be by myself.
I hear you.
I'd rather be by myself. And then the ones that ain't even with that, like, they got ADHD, they
Most
taking medicine and
No, most adults do got ADHD. I just think we weren't diagnosed. I know I have adult ADHD.
they got some psychological disorders.
I don't take meds.
They've
though.
been through too much trauma.
A lot of us have.
And I'm dating in my age because the younger you date is silly. Them youngins is goofy. Like, you think it's cool to call me at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, but
No.
they be up.
No, what are you doing? Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
You looking for a daddy? Like, nah, I'm not none of that. So like, I'm kind of to the point like I'm ready to stop.
And this
the
is your
date.
age with all these issues?
Yeah, cause
Really?
I be finding them my age, like, you know what I mean. I had a few older. They like young girls. They too attached. They get risky. You know what I mean. The older ones, like, so I'm cool. I'm actually comfortable just being alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's where you at with it?
Yeah. Real rap. Like, dating in 2025 it's gonna be worse than 24.
Oh my gosh. Gage, you should be glad you're in a relationship. You are. That you don't got to worry about the dating world. You heard my dating story, right?
Yes.
Okay. It was another one. I just ignored them. I ain't even respond. We're not gonna go down this. Okay? Because I told him when I met him that I'm in a relationship. Because I was being nice. I ain't want to, turn him down harsh. He wanted my number anyway. Yo, I'm in a relationship. This ain't going nowhere. I told him this, Gage.
Is you married?
It don't matter. I'm not married.
It do matter.
Married is different.
Married is the relationship.
I got you.
If you ain't married, you ain't in no relationship.
Okay, I hear you. Well, I told him,
It's no commitment there in a relationship.
So that's
not
why
married.
he wanted my number anyway.
Yeah, because obviously, number one, he got 5 seconds out you. You was responding.
I know I shouldn't have.
Once you respond, that means that it's room in there.
You hear she give me the game.
We predators of prey. You open the door up with just responding. If you give me 2 seconds, I feel like the problem that you got right now ain't the one you want.
You was funny.
That's the old me though. I don't even flirt no more.
I hear you.
I might see somebody, I might just say you look good and just keep going. And they be probably like, why ain't been like, nah, I'm cool.
He was like in his restaurant, he was working there, but he was like working around me. It was nothing to work. Hey, Gage. It was nothing to work, but he was finding stuff to do, and I'm like,
it was something to work. He was working on
how
you.
you doing?
He was
He
working
like,
on
oh
you.
hey. I'm like, then he look. I'm like, your glasses nice here, some type of glasses, just to, and then that was it. I'm like, why did I say that?
Oh, you started it with the compliment.
I don't know why I complimented his glasses.
Yeah, I think it's he was thinking what every man think. You giving me a second of the day right now.
Yeah, it was. I was good. I told him from the door, I'm good.
You said you got a boyfriend. You know what we do after you say that? Look at the left finger.
And if you don't see a ring,
That might be a part of the question. So you married? No. All right then. The rest of the stuff you saying don't mean nothing to me.
oh gosh, you know people don't look at it like that today.
Yes, they do. That's what men do.
Okay,
That's the way we look at it. That means something.
it does.
You and a boyfriend means nothing.
Why?
Cause I just told you, you took the time 2 seconds just to tell me that. That means it's a door to open.
Okay.
The one that keep walking and don't say nothing, you ain't got a second of the day.
I got you.
That's how men think.
So I'm gonna keep walking, Gage.
That's what you do.
To those I'm not interested in. I'm gonna keep
Ignore 'em
walking.
and keep on walking. CC Peniston.
Let me say I did that, and this dude, North Philly style on me. He like followed me. I couldn't keep walking. Yes. Yeah. It's different today. Some of these men will follow you. Look at your face. Exactly. Literally, he followed me.
That's overboard. You ain't trying to scare the woman.
Yeah, well, that's what he did. And asked for my number. And thank God I gave him the right number because he called it to make sure it was the right number. Exactly.
You should have gotten in the street and flagged somebody. Right here.
Real creepy. Crazy. Straight hood nigga. Straight from the streets.
That's how the
Okay,
pocket.
like, yeah, make sure that I'm like crazy. But okay, so your dating life.
It's over. It's over. I'm throwing in the towel.
You about to
Rocky.
turn to half a man, you done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. I'm still open. I get approached all the time. And I want to stay approachable, but I don't know when it's the right one. I just think I'm very mature. I've always been mature. And I'm just at this certain level and place in my life now where it's like certain things that men say to me, I already know right straight off the bat, like I'm good. Like today I was in Dunkin' getting hot chocolate. This guy was in my face the whole time. Thinking because I was telling the girl that I didn't want cold foam. I wanted whipped cream. And anyway, so I go in my car. He comes, first off, you don't walk somebody's car that you don't know. I'm ready to lock my door. He walking up fast too. And I roll down my window. He like trying to get my attention. You know me? That's the first thing I said. Do you know me? He like, no, I don't know you. I'm like, what's up? I gotta go. He like, I was going to say. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go get my son. I cut that right off. Then I was curious.
That's all it takes. An inch of curiosity. That's all it takes.
Then I was curious. He was an old head too. I wasn't mad at him. Then I was, as I was pulling off, I was like, so what was you going to say? I was curious. I was going to say to you, I wonder how it feels staring in your face all day and holding your head. I just bust out laughing. It's like, you have a good day.
That's the shot he shot.
Yo,
He had his 60
Yo.
seconds of fame and he shot that.
yo, he
You
crazy.
gotta leave them old heads alone though.
I'm like, sir, you got a whole family. He was driving what's that damn car? I can't even think of that damn car.
A
A
caravan.
Volvo. But the SUV, you got a family, you can tell. Like, sir, stop. These men crazy. So I'm like, that's why you were staring at me. I'm crying.
He said staring at you all day, holding your head.
And I had on the hood. It was freezing outside earlier. Like, he crazy.
That might have been a look for him.
It had to be the look.
That might have been a look. Because, you know, the crazy part about it is y'all women don't pay attention. But when you don't got the makeup on, you got just the sweatsuit on, and you shopping, you get cracked on more than you do when you dressed up.
You do.
Because that's what a dude want to see. A dude want to see you.
Yeah.
I want to see you. I'm cool. I can see through that little wrap joint you got on holding your head. Okay, you look good in them sweats. You know what I mean? That's you right there.
I got you.
You ain't got the puff powder makeup on. You
What's
ain't got the
puff
wig on. A whole nother
crying.
face. That ain't the face you wake up to. You think, oh, who this? Where Tracy at?
You was crazy.
No, that didn't happen back in the
Well,
day.
yeah, he sure did. So my point of that is I do want to stay open, but I know when somebody feeding me bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
sir, that's bullshit. Like, you too old for to have that corny ass line. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, he might not be a player though. He might just be an old head and try to shoot a shot. He might not be a player though.
I don't know. It sound like it.
Everybody ain't a player.
It sound like it.
Everybody ain't a player. You gave him 60 seconds. 60 seconds, I'd have probably gave you a little quick 1-2 punch line. I hope you feel as good as you look.
Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. When the right line is said, I don't know. Put it that way. I know what I'm attracted
It gotta be
to.
a line to make you think.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, stimulate my mind. You got it.
That's why I said, like, normally that one be a 1-2. Like, I hope you feel as good as you look.
I got you.
Cause they be thinking you said it wrong, and then they start to think about like feel good as I look.
I got you.
You might say, yeah, I do. I mean, okay, you feeling good today. You keep that up. You know what I mean? Your week could be prosperous. Now you might get a lunch.
I got you.
Can I take you to lunch? See,
Right.
You didn't give me the time now. 5 seconds turned into 30, 30 to turned into 2. Let me see your phone real quick.
Gotta be like that. I don't know. Like, even the guy I was talking about on that, I met him in person, so our conversation was great. So I don't know. I guess he's just not a texter. I don't know.
That's what you are.
No, I prefer phone calls.
So I ain't calling.
I did. He talking about text,
Oh, he a texter.
but he don't know how to text.
Most guys though nowadays is
So
texters.
yeah, but I don't know when I hear it. So that's where I'm at with that. All right. So for me, what I'm leaving in 2024, oh man, a lot. I got a lot on my list, but I got another show in a couple weeks. I'm gonna talk about that. So to start, I'll say I'm gonna make it just be real basic tonight. I'm trying to make sure others good before I make sure I'm good. That's my number one biggest thing I'm leaving.
Right.
No, really, because we're taught you make sure people good. You're not taught to make sure you good. Does that make sense?
Sure, we taught a lot of things wrong.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, no. I've been living by that. And I need to make sure Siobhan good. I haven't. And there's been days I haven't been good. I've been looking over things in my life. I'm like, yo, look how much effort, time that I put into these things, these people, helping other people. And if I would have put that in myself, how far along would I be? And now that I got sight of that and I'm implementing these things in my life, in a month time span,
I mean,
my life did like a 360 in my home environment because I decided to pour into me. I'm like, yo, I already let people tear up my shit. And I don't even be cursing like that on my podcast, but that's how I was feeling.
right.
Like, I let people come in my home, sleep on my couch, like I said, nobody. Look at it. $5,000 on this living room set. 2 couches, that's it. $5,000. Gotta go in the trash. It ain't even 4 years old. Because I allowed people to come in my home. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Being nice. Oh, yeah, you can sleep there. It's okay.
So you basically prioritizing yourself.
I have to.
That's number one, though.
When I
really.
say since I did that, my home environment is just like so much better. You know what I mean?
That's number one in life, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't stand up for yourself,
Gage, can I get some tissue?
ain't nobody gonna stand up for you.
I'm telling you. I hope this is hair in my nose and not a boogie that would be.
It's not. It's not.
She talked about it's not. Maybe it's
not.
here.
I
Thank
would've
you.
told you that.
Thank you. That's crazy. All on camera. Okay.
Yeah, but like, I was just having that conversation.
No, but you get what I'm saying now?
I was just having that conversation. I was telling somebody because I didn't did it before. Like, I've ruined a female who hate me now because I had to make a decision for me.
Mm.
The picture, the situation, it wasn't fitting me. It wasn't good for she.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what's good for you. It ain't good for me.
I hear you.
So,
that part.
I got to do what I got to do, and I got to get out of this situation.
Mm.
And I did, and I'm hated for it. Like, okay, I can
I'm
live
aware
with
of
that.
time to Gage, like a minute or so, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I can live with that, but I'm cool because I'm getting out of it. It's about me.
That part. So you feel where I'm coming from.
Oh, I've been
And
there.
because I did that, again, my home environment is so much better. It hasn't been like that since I first moved in.
How long that's been?
9 years. I won't say the whole time. So maybe the first few years it was fine, but
And
it's
you
been
owe
a while.
yourself that.
I do. And it feels amazing to open my door, come into a nice, peaceful, clean environment, look good, smell. You get what I'm saying? It just does.
Right.
And people respecting my shit. For real. Because sometimes you got to put like a little emphasis in. Yo, we don't do that. Use a coaster. Right, Gage? You can't put your feet up on my couch. You can't, like, for real. And things that I let slide. I'm not doing it in this season.
Positive.
I hosted Thanksgiving. So I'll tell everybody, well, I'm glad everybody's having a good time. However, no one can eat on the couch. I said it nicely as possible, Gage, with my hands folded. You know I'm direct, Gage. No one.
I had a
Okay?
good Thanksgiving too.
That part. No, but for real. However, I'm proud of me for making these decisions for me. Because, again, we pour into other people and other things and neglect ourselves. This is a good kind. This is like a therapy session.
You got
I
it off your
needed
chest.
this. Yes.
You got it off your chest.
Thank you. Any
cup.
final thoughts before we close out? That hour went quick.
It
Right?
did. It really did.
I don't know for the ladies, Gage, we may need an hour and a half, all right? Yeah, 90-minute show. That's cool? All right.
So basically, on the 360 and life goes
Mm-hmm.
around, you got to prioritize some things. That's what we touched. And, make sure you.
Prioritize you
Yeah.
because you're the most important person in your life, in your world. And I think we forget that.
We don't forget it. We be supplementing for the other person, and we allow ourselves to get swept under the rug for other people to
Yeah.
stand up higher.
Even
know
if
what I
it's
mean?
family.
Yeah, but mainly them relationships.
Yeah.
If the relationship ain't gonna be 100, leave the 50-50 alone. It's 100. Cause if I got it, she should have it. If she got it, I should have it. It shouldn't be one way or the other way or none of that. It should be 100. They told you 50-50, they lied. Anything 50-50 ain't gonna never make it.
I love that. First off, the relationship advice that's out here, like I'm over social media with relationship stuff. It's not good. And you have a lot of people that are in relationships that they shouldn't be in. They unhappy, but they're in it. You get what I'm saying? Instead of being true to them. I don't ever want to be in a situation
A slave.
where I'm not true to me and I'm just in it to be in it. No. I want you to be good and happy. And I want me to be good and happy. And that's where I'm at with it.
It's a different world where we come from.
It is.
Now I
Life
understand
is
that
360.
song.
It is. It is a different world. Times have changed. This was good convo, cousin. I appreciate you being here.
Oh man, likewise. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's closing out the year. We about to go into a new year. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get some clips from some of the stuff you said.
Looking forward to seeing the
Yes.
new year.
Yes, me too. Well, I think we good. Yeah, that was good convo. Good discussion.
I'm glad you had some group therapy.
Yes, I needed this. Sometimes you do. I be people therapist. So until the next episode, thank you guys so much for tuning in. To me and she, my big cousin, had a great episode. Very therapeutic. Life is 360. Don't forget that. To the next episode.
Yeah. Girl talk in the spirit. Girl talk in the spirit. Yo, reporting from PHI. LLY, home of the cheesesteaks where we reside. Podcast distinct, others can't equate. No longer in the building, we outside. Topic transparent that you can relate. Comfortable environment for their guests, what they create. Time to time, you gon' get a debate while doing it in love, no time for hate. Following God unity, and they align. You looking for a podcast? Well, here's your sign. It's called Girl Talk in the Spirit with Siobhan. She catered to our audience with a virtual line, so tune in with an open mind. Plus our co-host chime in, they gon' ride. Beautiful ladies, that's easy on the eyes. Can't forget the fellas, you know they stay fly. It's called Girl Talk. Girl Talk in the Spirit, Girl Talk. Girl Talk in this walk, Girl Talk. Girl talk in your mind, girl talk. And it's girl talk in your heart, girl talk. Girl talk in the spirit, girl talk. I said it's girl talk in this walk, girl talk. Girl talk in your mind, girl talk. And it's girl talk in your heart. Yeah.